Oh, that was beautiful. All right, the best antenna line launcher ever. So this device here is designed for setting seals at like a tire shop. You put compressed air in it, and it's designed, you pull the trigger, and it had a little short pipe that you would just pull the trigger and blow into a tire that was off the rim, and it would set the bead. So I removed the pipe. It had 1.5 inch threads, so I just put 1.5 inch PVC on. That is a 4-foot section, which is seems to be a pretty good ratio for this tank size. And it came with an air chuck for an airline, but I took the air chuck off and added a valve stem like what you would have on a car tire. That way I can use my DeWalt inflation pump to fill it up. And the next we have a fishing line reel. You need a fairly large one, because if it's a small one, you can't get enough heavy duty line on there. So you want like nice 100-pound test line, good like abrasion resistant fishing line, and it's just put on there with pipe clamps. And then we go up to the end, and we've got an eyelet for the string to go through. I did sort of sand that out to take the rough edges off. And this is an arborist bean bag that they use for tossing over trees, and it fits just nicely in the 1.5 inch PVC pipe. And then we have this clip. This is a swivel for fishing line, and we don't really need the swivel, but we need the clip, because once we launch this over a tree, we have to unclip it, clip it onto the permanent line we're going to pull over, and that's how we get our line up. And then we have something to use for a push rod to run the bean bag down to the bottom of the barrel. So we have the air pump hooked up, and the amount of pressure we put in is determined by how high we want to shoot our bean bag. When I was testing this, I ran it up to 100 psi, and I never got my bean bag back. So 20 psi will get you over like a 110-foot tree. And so we have probably about we're shooting an antenna over this tree, and this is going to be a loop. So there's a couple other trees in the area that we're going to shoot lines over. And for getting over a tree this size, I'm probably going to do about 16 psi. Going a little higher than you need is no problem. So we might go up to 20. We'll see. And then we do have a shorter tree, that one right there. We're going to try and get a line directly over the top of that. We'll see how we do. But I'm going to set that for about I'll do that short tree first. So I'll set it for about 15 psi, and we'll go shoot that short tree. And it shuts off at 15. If you get a valve stem that has the little valve stem in it, you wouldn't need this, but I suggest doing this because this allows you a convenient way to dump the air. This is not an entirely safe object when playing with, and so it does behoove you to have the ability to dump the air on it so it removes any possible danger. So all right, it's ready to shoot right now. If I pull the trigger, it's going to launch that thing, so I want to be careful. Here we go. Okay, we made it.
So what happens next?
Well, we will use this line to pull up one corner of the loop antenna.
Okay.
Let's see. Bags over there. So I'm going to tie this off here so we don't lose it.
What are you doing now?
So we have detached our little beanbag projectile, and now we've attached on the line that we're going to pull over the tree that will be there permanently.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to take this in a little bit closer. I'm going to try and reel it in from the See that roll over there?
Yes.
I got a live one. Me unearthing.
That's funny.
Here we go. See where we ended up. Over that tree.
And then we're going to bring another line out with another pulley to actually
Yeah.
adjust the line.
Oh, that was beautiful.